This morning, when I got out of bed, I started thinking about all of you, boys and girls, who are going to receive your first communion this year. And then I started to realize that some of you would be a little worried, thinking, oh, maybe since I'm not having my catechism classes, my communion will definitely get delayed. Well, I have wonderful news for you, boys and girls. You will be receiving your first communion. There are absolutely no doubts about it. There are only 40 days between now and May. So, I offer myself, if you wish, to give you a small catechesis during these 40 days, which will help you go over what you already know in more detail, and also reinforce your understanding. And you might even learn something new. You should also know a good thing about this catechesis, is that you can attend it from home. That makes it so much easier to follow with mom and dad. And you know what? This will also be useful for them to review the things that they learned when they were just young kids like you. Because when you become an adult, sometimes you can't remember all of the things that you learned as a child. All right, 40 days. The first time baby Jesus went to church was exactly 40 days after he was born. 40 days! 40 days after he was born. And the first time, Jesus was a catechist. And as a catechist, he went out to teach in the streets. And he did that right after. He had been praying for 40 days. It helped him with his teachings. He prepared for that special moment. Check this out. What a cool t-shirt. And on this shirt, it reads, in English, have a God time, which translates to, let's have a time with God for God. So for these 40 days, start right now. Since today is the first day, I thought the best thing for us to review would be the actual meaning of the word, communion. It's a special word, isn't it? It's not used much. What does communion actually mean? What does communion mean? I'm sure you guys know. So let's all play a game. Right now, I am going to give you 4 words. Only one of those 4 words means the same as the word communion, and that is what we are going to focus on. Pay attention and concentrate hard. First word, food. Second word, party. Third word, gift. And fourth, hug. So which one means the same as communion? Time's up. The correct answer is going to be a hug. Notice what happens when 2 people embrace. This is dad and this is mom. When dad and mom embrace for a hug, before the hug they are 2 separate people, right? It's clear to see that they are 2, but when they embrace each other, what happens? They then become one entity. They are no longer 2 separated figures, but now just one. And that is exactly the process to take place during your first communion. That you are going to now embrace Jesus. And Jesus is going to embrace each one of you. Now I'll propose something. Find a marker, a pencil, or a pen and paper, something to write on and with. Grab your paper and write down the word communion, like this, huge. When you already have it written like this, go ahead and split it in 2. Oh no! And switch the pieces like this. What does it read now? Union. With. That reads communion. The union with Jesus. And now, I'm going to give you some homework for the first day. Yes, I said homework, no complaining. Very easy and beautiful homework that you can do in the comfort of your own home. The homework you have for today is, you look for dad. Then you go look for mom. And wrap your arms around them. And give them a big hug. And you say to them, while using your thoughts, something beautiful. And they are going to have to guess what you said to them with your mind. Cheating is not allowed. You cannot say something like, I love you so much. No, because then they would figure it out too easily. So wrap your arms around them like this. You hug them and think something nice. Let's see if they can try and guess what you said with your thought. If you want to send me any questions or comments you have about today's episode, you can do so through our socials. Dad and mom know how to handle them perfectly. Send me your questions. If they are very difficult, I will ask for help answering all of them. And if they're easy, that's great. Congratulations to all of you on your first communion.